What up, Pink ladies, T-Birds, just happen to be watching some of my shit. My name is JImmiPynk. I'm not buying this goddamn storyline off of episode 6. I'm not buying it.
I can't believe this. I fucking forgot my birthday.
So, welcome back. Same day. Changed the look slightly just cuz. And 13 Reasons Why, Season 2, Episode 4, 5, and 6. I gotta start with Episode 6 because if you've been following along with this whole process, you know that I said if an episode ever needed a standalone review, then I would do that. People got common decency. It's fucking Sunday. Enough with the 800 numbers. I'm so glad that we ended on episode 6 because had that been any other time that it wasn't already on my 3 row, pump your brakes. We'd have been wherever this motherfucking episode fell. Because, first of all, Zach, yes, I didn't caught on his name as Zach and not Reggie from Riverdale. This was the Zach episode. So I previously said I didn't see them doing an episode per person. They are. It's just that a lot of the time because, you know, unless you just got done watching season 1, we don't remember these people's voices like that. And I know you're supposed to pay attention at the beginning, but it's a lot that goes on in the episode. But anyway. You mean to tell me, and I might need to talk to exclusively my biological pink ladies right now because I don't know if men feel the same way. But my biological pink ladies, hear me out. Put it in the comments. Let me know how far-fetched you think this is. So, Hannah and Zach got together for the summer while everybody else was out of town. Lost their virginity to each other. And Zach really liked her. But they was like, it wasn't just like we just gonna lose our virginity to get over with. Like, no. They was big fucking for 3 months. The summer 3 months. They was getting it in. But they was also going on dates, going to go do stuff. They wasn't just fucking. They basically had a relationship. And you mean to tell me you left a motherfucking series of tapes as your suicide note. And when it got to his tape, all you talked about was some punk ass shit that happened in fucking class? Because he didn't stand up for you, and you left the whole part out about him losing, about you losing his virginity, taking each other's virginities, having this relationship, and when it was time to go back to school, he was like, I don't want anybody to know about it. And as a woman, and I'm not saying not all men, because some men really do lose their virginity to people that they love and they care about, but for women, that's usually like a big thing. You see the whole speech she made. I want to do it with somebody I like on my terms. So that was a big fucking deal. But that wasn't in your fucking tape. I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. This is some plot contrivance y'all came up with just for this fucking season. And I feel a way about it because it was just completely out of the fucking blue. Completely out of the fucking blue and out of nowhere. And of course Clay is like, oh, but you pushed me away because you were still worried about stuff, but it was okay with Zach. Now, of course, this is probably, I'm assuming timeline-wise, this was pre her getting raped, which is why it was a bad deal with Clay, because that was after she had been raped. But we had a whole storyline about how Zach always felt like an outcast and they kind of picked on him too within the jock group. And, you know, that was displayed last year when we did get to his tape that he was a little bit different than the rest of the guys and he did have some compassion. He also lost his father and that was the summer that they got together. There's a lot of fucking significance within we had a summer romance where we broke each other's virginity. That was a lot of fucking substance that came right the fuck out of nowhere. But I gotta give it to my boy. My boy is doing the damn thing now. I still wish Ross Butler was Reggie. But after seeing this season of Riverdale, and I'm only to episode 6 in this episode, as an actor, you made the right choice because you're showing a lot of range here. And a lot of body, which I think they probably would have showed, had you shown a little bit more body on Riverdale. But I digress. He's a good guy. Like, he's helping Alex out trying to recuperate, and Alex's dick work now, so yay for him. The other episodes we got Gay Poetry Kid, I don't know what his name is, that used to date Tony. We got his story that was about some poetry and him publishing a poem. But them saying, well, who was these poems about and all this stuff, I don't see how that was fucking relevant. Oh, and all. Everybody knows Justin is back. Everybody knows Justin back. Justin and told Clay's parents and everything, like, listen, my mama a junkie. My stepdad is a motherfucking dealer, and he's not such a nice guy. I can't go back there. Mother is just like, this. My law firm is handling this case. He got a subpoena out. We sent a subpoena for this motherfucker. Clay, do you understand what kind of trouble you could have got me in? The father is like, hold up. But, what else? Oh, Tyler and new punk rock anarchy dude. Shooting guns. Got caught shooting the guns. See, this is why this is important. And this is why sometimes I say shows are trying to deal with too much all at the same time. Because now more than ever, to have a storyline that deals with somebody that could possibly harm themselves or harm others and we're not seeing the signs is more relevant now than ever. Shit just happened in Texas like, what, the day or two before this even dropped? So I wish that they would focus on this a little bit more and how you're not seeing the signs and why people are screaming gun control. Because even though you're saying, this guy says, hey, your kid and some other kid was shooting guns on my property. I don't know if you know they got guns, if that's something you allow, but I just felt like that was something I was supposed to speak up on because those are minors. Correct. 100% correct. So the mother does the right thing. Comes in and was like, listen, this is what he was told. You trying to play it off like this man ain't see it because he old. No, motherfucker. I done told you. You know how I feel about guns. In this house, you are 17 years old. Just know. Then he switches up to, oh, you mean the BB gun? So then they say, well, you know what? You want to play with guns? We're going to get you some classes and we're going to take you to the range to shoot guns. And just like punk rock anarchy kid said, wait, so we got caught with guns and our punishment is to take us to go shoot guns? Adults don't get it, do they? Here. Resonating. But I just don't like their dynamic. Like, I don't. And, again, still, 3 episodes in. I said this when I reviewed the first 3 episodes. 3 episodes in, I just feel like the finale definitely is going to have something to do with them. A key line that I did catch, and I will tell y'all, that I did peep game, when Alex's father, who is the cop, is the one that's teaching them, and he says, listen, this is how you unload, you unload the gun. Loaded or not, always treat your gun like it's loaded. I feel like what we're going to get in the finale is switched a bit. I still think it's going to have to do with Tyler and Anarchy Punk Rock Kid. But, ooh, I think it's going to be a tragedy involving them. And I think it's going to either be something like they brought the gun to school, they was going to play a prank and scare somebody with it, and shot it and didn't treat it like it was loaded and there was one still in the chamber, or that sister that Tyler liked, Anarchy Rock Kid's sister that Tyler liked, some kind of way he gonna accidentally shoot her in the fucking head and kill her or something like that. So those are my predictions for the end right now. Don't spoil it for me. Don't comment. Well, I'm not gonna look at no comments till I get done with the whole series and post them all anyway. So let me know if I'm right. I'm not gonna see it till later anyway. We got the guidance counselor who tried to go and to Justin's house once everybody found out Justin was there, and gets into a fight with the fucking drug dealer dude who's a piece of shit. Obviously, we already knew that, but and then he gets arrested, and then I think this coach is the one that's supplying the booze in the clubhouse and letting these dudes rape these kids and thinking it's okay what they doing. Because don't get me wrong, we all know that coach, and we know that goes down all over the fucking country, where star athletes is getting better privileges and getting stuff smoothed over by their coach because they win championships. It's nothing new. However, for you to be coming at the guidance counselor, well, you tell me first if it's a problem with one of my players. That's not how that works. You should be sending them to the guidance counselor. You should be noticing that first. Number one. Number two, the shit when he got arrested and said, yeah, because, you know, my friend is I got a friend at the sheriff's center, they're going to make this all go away. And what I noticed from that is the way the coach operates with that. I'm going to do you a favor before you even ask for one, so when I come to you, you got to have my back. That same behavior I see in that coach is that exact same behavior I see in Bryce. So where did he learn it from? We also find out the black girl that was running track that keeps coming to Jessica's rescue was also raped by somebody that no longer goes to school there. Whoever Matt Perry is. I think his name was Mike Perry. I don't think they would say Matt Perry. That's too close to Matthew Perry. But, you know, we find out, you know, she also was raped. And she saw through all the bullshit and said, I just thought, you know, in case that rumor about Bryce was bullshit, which they mostly are, why this girl is the only one that sees right through this. And can we talk about his girlfriend? And the mother who knows something is wrong, just keep looking, and the girlfriend had that root. I see that coming too in the future. I see him going a little bit too far with that girlfriend. That girlfriend is really not going to give in one time and be like, I said, no, I don't want to do that right now. He going to end up raping that that girlfriend, the blonde captain of the cheerleading squad. And I kind of love the way that they're doing her, because she just like always has on pink. And if you notice the color schemes, it's not set, but the show is very, very blue. It's very blue and gray. There's some sprinkles of red here and there. Pay attention to what characters have on red, because it usually does mean something. But it's a very blue and gray palette with red sprinkled in here and there. It seems like it's kind of the whole thing about kids just trying to be acceptable and fit in. So whatever background they're on seems to be the colors of the wardrobe. So like when they were in the one people's house and their house was yellow, the clothes started being a little bit more yellowish and greenish and blue. Very interesting. But I just noticed this girl always has on pink. And I think that's to represent innocence in a way. Like she is just so living the all-star popular girl life. I got the rich guy that's the captain of the football team and the baseball team, probably the basketball team too, because that's usually how that go. I'm the head cheerleader. I'm blonde. I'm pretty. I ain't got a care in the world. Yeah, until you say no for real, because she did that the one episode, like, no, I want to meet your parents and this and this and this, and he kept pushing her up against the wall and shit, and she was like, oh, you're just not you just don't take no for an answer, you just take what you want. He's like, yeah, I do. But the way she thinking about it is like, this is a sexy, fun game. He can't keep his hands off of me, oh my God. Until she mean that shit, and then he mean that shit. And I see that coming, and I see her kind of being the one that everybody's going to start believing Jessica, because once she said and stand with her, that's a prediction I have for the end too. I could be wrong. But y'all know I'm pretty good with like figuring out plots and shit. So we gonna see Clay. I'm kind of just tired of being a whiny fucking baby. I'm sorry, I am. But the most pressing thing, oh yeah, and then black nerdy boy who's so like uptight. I don't know if that was episode 3 or episode 4. I never liked his character. I still don't like his character. He's a douchebag that's only concerned about himself, and his father taught him to be that way. So there's that. So, that's all I got for 4, 5, and 6 that comes to my head immediately that I definitely want to talk about that. But I'm telling you, if that episode 6 would have came, not at the end of a 6-episode arc, we'd have stopped right there, because I had to talk about this shit that came right the fuck out the blue. No pun intended, with your blue-ass school. One thing I did find interesting, and I wonder if Ross Butler noticed it, because Riverdale is a very blue show too, and Rant usually simplifies something. It means danger or something dangerous is about to happen. And I'm kind of starting to see, I haven't quite caught the pattern, but unless the whole show is just a tribute to how the mother's dress was blue, it still had Hannah's red blood on it. And then it got scrubbed clean, so I don't know if that's a reflection of that, and that's why the coloring looks like this. And I didn't rewatch season 1 to pay attention to this that way. And I was very, very late to 13 Reasons Why on season 1. So we just gonna have to see. So anyway, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my people that donated to my PayPal or gave me a birthday gift through PayPal or sent me gifts or anything. I appreciate all of that. To my Pink Ladies and T-Birds, thank you so much. I'm like 25 away from 3,000. And then I got to get 7,000 more to get even to the next tier of YouTube. So like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, fuck with me. If you're not a Pink Lady or T-Bird, click Sailor Jimmy at the end of this video or down below. Also hit the notification bell so that you know what else I'm going to review. Other reviews that are coming up. And I kind of like this binge format. I just review every 3 episodes. And that's only one geesh to get into too, which I love. So, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to edit this, render it, go grab some cigarettes, a couple things from the store, and then I'm going to watch 7, 8, and 9. So, stay tuned. Keep it crazy. Deuces.
Kamehameha attack is blazing, I'm so amazing. Japanimation, the anime on your cartoon station. So fulfilling, no adults swimming for about an hour. Revealing power, unorthodox amongst these cowards. Full transformation for Optimus Prime transformation. A good vibration from